It's 2004. I hear that Kiss is coming to Perth. I absolutely love Kiss. I'm not missing it. I'm not missing it for the world. But I'm living in Margs, married, 3 kids. My husband can't make it. He's not going to be home. In fact, he's rarely home. He's a fly-in, fly-out worker. And he's away for about 9 months of the year and has done for the last 15 years. It's really lonely, but it's the norm and I'm used to it. But Kiss is coming to town. We'd recently moved to Margs and I've got a group of girlfriends. They're my fitness tribe. I'm going to rope some of them into coming along to Kiss with me. But only one of them can come, Sunny, which is cool because Sunny, well, she's Sunny. She's a happy-go-lucky chick, heaps of fun, laughs heaps, blonde hair, beautiful big smile. She's the kind of person that just lights up the room when she's in it. She's in. So we're at the Wacker. It's a warm autumn night. I'm in my tight jeans. I've got one of my favourite jackets on. I'm ready to the bar, get ourselves sorted with some drinks, and then we head on out to the mosh pit. The stadium was absolutely buzzing. It was one of those nights where you just felt like something really good was going to happen. And it did. I Was Made for Loving You, Rock and Roll All Night, Heaven's on Fire were all playing. And then suddenly got a text message from a friend. I didn't know the friend that well, but I did know that she hated me. Sunny hands me the phone and the text message reads, "Enjoy the concert, but not the Beck." And, you know, I don't know if it was the booze, if it was my tight clothes, the heat of the night, or the fact that there was all these shirts around me screaming Kiss, but I pushed the phone aside, grabbed her, and pashed her. The next morning, as the fog started to lift, I got these waves of, ooh, that was nice. And oh my God, what have I done? And oh shit, I was riddled with guilt. I phoned Sunny and said to her we shouldn't see each other again and just pretend that this whole thing just never ever happened. I didn't kind of go down the way that I thought it would do. She was a bit cool, she was a bit off, and it hurt. Well, we did see each other again, and again, and again. And each moment that we spent together, it just felt so right, like we were perfect for each other. I was terrified. I'd fallen in love, and I had to leave my husband immediately. When I told my parents, my mum was sitting in the dining room table, reading the newspaper. She wouldn't look up, she just kept her head down. And as she flicked the pages faster and faster, she said, "You're a constant cause for concern, Rebecca." Dad just stood in the kitchen silent. But later that day, when no one was around, Dad and I were out the front. He puts his arms around me, pats me on the back and goes, "It's all right, kiddo. If I was you, I'd leave for a blonde with big boobs too." My husband was absolutely devastated. He said to the kids, "It's all right, she's bisexual, she'll be back." Margaret River was alive with gossip. The kids were sad, confused and angry. The weeks turned into months with Sunny, and looking back, I don't know how the hell we ever survived it. But what really helped was that my family and the kids grew to love her very quickly. And when the kids nicknamed her Sunlord and said she was a legend, we kind of figured that was code for "you're one of us." Sunny and I had a commitment ceremony, celebrated with all our friends and family. It was a beautiful day. Our younger son, Dan, was the ring man. He stole the show. He was in a suit and he pretended that he'd lost our rings. I was so overcome with emotion and happiness that I could barely say our vows. At one point, I blurted out, "I don't know if I can do this." I was trying so hard to hold back the tears that everything was pouring out of my nose. As a blended family, we faced many, many challenges, but we braced ourselves when we had to for the emotional cyclones that came through and waited for the storms to pass. It's now 13 years and our kids are all adults and they've witnessed for themselves the difference between an unhealthy marriage and the love of two people who bring out the best for each other and their children. They know that happiness is contagious and that love is not defined by gender. And as for me, in my heart, we're married in every single way. And my hope for the future is for everybody to experience equality, unconditional love and acceptance. Thank you.
Rebecca Hannon. Oh man, the perfect story for what Australia is going through at the moment. Vote freaking yes, everyone, vote yes. Guys, we have two more stories.